Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, let me introduce myself. My name is Ayu Mardiana. I'm from VBEA. Here I would like to read the first topic, and the title is Method of Education East versus West. A teacher from a Western country recently visited an elementary school in Asian country. In the one class, she watched 60 young children as they learned to draw a cat. The teacher drew a big circle on the blackboard, and the 60 children copied on their papers. The teacher drew a smaller circle on the top and the first, and then put two triangles on the top it. The teacher drew in the same way. The lesson continued until there were 61 identical cats in the classroom. Each student's cat looked exactly like the one on the board. The visiting teacher watched the lesson was surprised. The teaching methods were very much different from the way of teaching in her own country. A children art lesson in her own country produced a room full of unique pictures, each one completely different from the others. Why? What they cause these differences from educational methods in the classroom in a country? The instructor teaches more than art or history or language. He or she also teaches culture, the ideas and beliefs of the society. Each educational system is a mirror that reflects the culture of the society. In a society such as United States or Canada, which has many national religious, and cultural differences, people highly value individualism. Differences between people, teacher plays a lot of importance and qualities that make each student special. The educational system in this country show these values. Students do not memorize information. Instead, they work individually and find answers themselves. There is often discussion in the classroom. At an elderly age, students learn to from their own ideas and opinions. In the most Asian societies, by contrast, the people have the same language, history, culture. Perhaps for this reason, the educational system in the most Orient reflects society, belief in the group goals, and purpose rather than individualism. Children in China, Japanese, Korea often work together and help each other on assignments. In the classroom, the teaching methods are often very formal. The student lecture and the student listen. There is not much discussion. Instead, the student recite rules or information that they have memorized. There are advantage and disadvantage to the both of this system of education. For the example, one advantage to this system is Japan is that students there learn much more math and science than American students learn by the end of high school. They also study more hours each day and more day each year than North American do. The system is difficult, but it prepares students for a society that values discipline and self-control. There is, however, a disadvantage. Memorizing is important learning method in Japanese school. Yet many students say that after exam, they forget much of the information they have memorized. The advantage to the educational system in North America, on the other hand, is that students learn to think for themselves. The system prepares them for a society that values creative ideas. There is, however, a disadvantage. When the student graduates from high school, they haven't memorized as many basic rules and facts as students in other countries have. Okay guys, I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.